The storm. I know I haven't made videos in a couple weeks. That's because school schedule, and I just didn't feel really the need to make a video for the conference finals too, because um, I didn't think I needed to talk about how Cleveland stomped Boston and Golden State beat up San Antonio team. So let's get right into it, and the finals start tonight, and I can't wait. I hope this video is uploaded just in time, but you guys will see my prediction for the entire series. So let's begin. So both of them caked walked their way to the finals, and I didn't think that it would be this easy, but Cleveland should have swept Boston. Both teams should be undefeated going into the finals. That would have been the first time we've seen it. Cleveland let their guard down, and they lost one of those games by a game winner. So, like I said, Portland, Utah, injured San Antonio, Indy, Toronto, Boston. Ooh. I'm not, yeah, that's just ridiculous. This rivalry started, and I love watching it, and I appreciate that I can watch this kind of basketball, but it's just like the regular season's ruined. That's a big thing. I do think the regular season is ruined because everybody saw this coming. So let's break into the stats. And one interesting stat that I did find was that Cleveland is shooting and taking more threes than Golden State, and they're making a better percentage of them. I think that's kind of misleading because I think Golden State has the three best shooters in the world, but if Cleveland can keep shooting like this, they'll have a good advantage in the finals. I don't think especially in game one, I don't think both teams will come out with full force because they've had such an easy way to the finals. They'll have to warm up a game, basically. I don't know really who's going to win tonight. I don't think that makes a big deal. The 70% chance of game one, I'm not going to look at that. LeBron came back last year from 3-1, so I'm not really worried about this game specifically. I'm worried about game 2, game 3 are huge in my opinion. Steph and Kevin haven't shown up in big moments. Just last year, both of them choked. Durant in Game 6 of the Western Conference Finals and in Game 7, and Steph in the finals the past 2 years. Both of them have came up small, and LeBron hasn't came up small in 5 years. So whenever he faced the Mavs 6 years ago, that's the last time LeBron showed up small. So I'm taking LeBron in this situation over them two. So let's go into the game changers, and I look at the lineup. So it'll probably be for Cleveland. It'll be Kyrie on Steph, JR on Clay is what I'm assuming. So I think Clay should have a big series, but he hasn't been playing well either. But I like Clay. I think he'll show up. LeBron on Kevin, and Kevin doesn't show up when he's facing LeBron. So that's another reason that I don't know if Golden State can win this. Kevin Love is having his best year of his career. Last year he averaged 8 points in the finals. He's averaging 22 right now going in. So it'll be a battle between him and Dre, but I want to watch that. But this interesting thing that I see is a huge game changer, and it's Tristan Thompson versus Zaza Pachulia. Tristan Thompson is just way too quick and strong for him, and I think he'll make a big difference in what everybody's thinking. I have him as a good sleeper. Some of the experts do too, but I just look at it, and Zaza ain't nothing. He's not Bogut, and Bogut's not great, but he wasn't. Yeah, so okay. So LeBron has zero pressure facing the super team. If he loses, I'm not gonna put it on his resume because Jordan never faced a team like this. Jordan never faced a great team in the finals. This is the best team LeBron has faced. And last year, he came back 3-1. So if he wins this series, we're going to make a video on later on comparing him to Mike. Even though I wasn't alive to watch Mike, I can look at the statistics and the best player I've ever watched. No one is saying Cavs in 5. Most of the people who are picking Cleveland says Cleveland in 7. And most people who pick Golden State say Golden State in 5. So that shows you if this should not be a close series. Vegas has them as the heavy favorites, but how can you bet against LeBron James? Last year, 3-1, came back. The Finals MVP a couple years ago, Andre Iguodala, held LeBron to 35 points a game, almost averaging a triple-double. There's your Finals MVP. He held LeBron to that many points. So LeBron always surprises us. He always has, and I think he will too. So I am picking Cleveland in 7. I want to see a Game 7. I want to see a battle, and I want to see LeBron win another one. I don't really want to see Kevin win one, but I like Steph, and it's kind of that team. So I want LeBron to win. I want to witness the best player ever, and we'll get here tomorrow after what happens in Game 1. Thank you guys for watching. Follow me on Twitter for all my updates. I'll be watching the game tonight, obviously, and everything I see will go on Twitter on Burning_Jackson. And please subscribe. It means a lot. Thumbs up videos. Leave comments. Most importantly, leave comments. Let me know your opinion. I'll type you back, and I'll let you know what I think. Have a great night, guys. Enjoy this Game 1 of the Finals.